Now, the Auditor General has unearthed massive looting in counties through operation of multiple bank accounts that is used to siphon taxpayers' money. Now, while appearing before the Senate Special Funds Committee, chaired by Vihiga Senator Jeffrey Otsotsi, Auditor General Nancy Gathungu revealed that more counties illegally operated more than 200 bank accounts. Imagine that. Let's begin our broadcast.
Imagine that some counties are operating more than 200 bank accounts. That is massive looting which has been exposed by the Auditor General. So indeed, I want to thank the Auditor General for doing this good, because now Kenya has had a very massive reawakening. Kenya has had a very huge, super huge reawakening. In fact, the other day, these guys exposed the airport deal. These guys exposed multiple projects around the country. The people of Kenya have decided that they no longer want to be taken for granted. Like now, they are really happy as the Auditor General exposes the massive looting of taxpayers' money through multiple accounts in various counties. From what you can hear from that news is that indeed this thing has been happening for the longest time, but since the Gen Z came out, or since the reawakening move, since the spiritual, I don't know, but I may call it spiritual awakening or the affirmation reawakening, but it's something which has really come out and it's threatening those looters. It's threatening the cartels. Even now, as we know that the Morara Kevaso Mount Kenya tour has been cancelled due to security reasons, and even the government has said that through this spokesman that he's going to move around the country to inspect all the projects. That's the reality of now in the ground. That is to do to Morara Kevaso effect. They have realized that this guy is going to do a lot of damage to them. So from that news, this is what went ahead.
Emerged that some counties illegally hold up to 200 bank accounts used as a conduit to siphon taxpayers' money.
Or sometimes you'll find a dormant account in 1 year or for 2-3 years, and then suddenly it receives money. The money comes in and goes out. So we follow and we find, no, it was a vehicle to put aside. I think you also understand.
Are you trying to say a vehicle for eating?
It further emerged that the duplicate bank accounts are opened under several departments, but the money banked is channeled to other use.
We find that County X is doing the same number of services, but only running 10 accounts. County Y is running the same services and providing the same services for their counties, but has got 200 accounts.
It will depend on the situation, but more than 10.
To be honest, that's why people are getting very rich within a short period of time, and it's now evident that indeed in the coming days, this avenue of looting are going to be closed. They are going to be tracked down, and some people are going to suffer in the coming days as things goes by. As imagine that you may realize that the accounts, let's say for example, let's call it easy County Y. Y County has n number of accounts which are dormant for the longest period of time. All of a sudden money comes in and it's channeled out, or you find each county or in some department has multiple accounts. When this money comes in, it's channeled to other account. That other account is the money is done for other purposes. So that's when you realize, or you realize that why you have seen mostly these county officials are very rich within a short period of time, especially in the previous days. It's because of this looting spree in counties, and it has been exposed. In the other days, we saw the Auditor General raise queries over these accounts and even expose some of the things, but we really hope that now, with the awakening which Kenyans have, it's going to be something different. It's going to be something super different. And even the EACC has been exposed so badly that it needs to wake up and reaffirm its authority in Kenya.
Find out where the problem is.
The Auditor General further told the Senate that some of those bank accounts are allocated millions of shillings and purports to pay for services under the national government's purview.
You've seen counties now have established bursaries. And they're giving bursaries to secondary schools. And I thought secondary schools education is under national government. So now you have a problem. And I'm very glad that we're having a national conversation now on affordable education and how to minimize all this.
Do you then recommend to this committee?
The Auditor General went ahead to expose how this money is channeled through various accounts in the name of paying for services, especially the bursary. Nowadays, you will realize that MP has a bursary, MCA has a bursary, Senator has a bursary, Governor has a bursary, and even the women rep. So this money comes to the accounts in million in the name of paying services, which is out there or is a siphoning mechanism as it has been exposed now. So we will notice that, or you will notice that indeed a lot of millions have been stolen and it has ended in few people's pockets, while it's the people who are supposed to benefit, or the citizens of these counties who are supposed to benefit, are suffering as much as they could. Imagine where somebody is bankrolling millions, all of a sudden you find somebody building heavy houses from nowhere, yet the economic terms are not favorable. You wonder, this is the result. You find some officials who recently were very poor before appointment. Now they have been given this appointment as a result of political reward, and they are doing very well. That's the result, and that's what has been happening right now. So this reawakening or this reaffirmation has really exposed a lot of things, and even in the coming days you will see more people being arrested. I really urge EACC to wake up and do a lot of work which is supposed to be done. EACC has slept on its job, is supposed to be arresting people. Director of Public Prosecution, wake up. That's what is supposed to be happening right now. In fact, people are supposed to be audited. They're supposed to declare wealth. That's what's supposed to be happening in the country right now. So I really hope that the government wakes up, does the best, and recovers this money which has been siphoned to individual accounts.